What's up, everybody? My name is Tim. This video is about why you should never, ever, ever, ever play the lottery or lotto. Now, they sucker you in by talking about the huge amounts of money you can win. And they're also very upfront about the odds because they know this doesn't matter to the average person who plays the lottery. They could say the odds are 1 in 2 quadrillion quadruples, and people would still play the lottery because they know you get sucked in by that big number and you think somebody's going to win. It might be me, but it never is. Wise man once said, and I'll tell you who it was. This guy by the name of Jim Rohn. He's a motivational speaker. I consider him my personal mentor. Never met the man, but I've watched a ton of his videos on YouTube, his seminars, his books. This man really touched me and moved me in my life. But one thing he said was that if you want to become wealthy, you need to study wealthy people. And here's my question. When have you ever seen a wealthy person play the lottery? Never. Never. Now, I know what you're going to say. Well, they don't play the lottery because they already got money. If wealthy people, there's one thing wealthy people really like, and that's more wealth. Because that's the only thing that separates them from the rest of us. So if you really could make money, and there was a chance of you winning the lottery, and if it was a good investment for your money, rich people would be lining up to play. You'd have to kick Warren Buffett out the line to get the next Powerball ticket. But you never see rich or wealthy people playing the lottery because it's not a good investment for your money. It's a gamble. This is one of the problems that we as poor people have. And I say we, because if you looked at my channel, you know I'm broke at the moment. But one of the problems we have as poor people is that we like to gamble with our money instead of investing it. The lottery ticket is a gamble. It's not an investment. That's what we like to do with our money. This is something wealthy people don't do. So instead of gambling your money and basically blowing it on lottery, you should save that money and invest it in something. Like if you're a hardcore lottery player, you know who you are because right now you're wanting to punch me through the screen. Think about all the money you spend on lotto and think of what would happen if you put all that aside for 6 months or a year. Nice little lump sum, and there's no gambling on it. The money's there, it's yours. You can take that money, do something wise, smart with it, invest it, or if nothing else, pay a bill. Take your old lady out to eat, something that could get you benefit and would not just be you throwing your money away. This is why I say never, ever, ever, ever play the lotto. Rich people don't do it because it's a bad investment. It would be for them, it would be for you, and it's even worse for you because you really can't spare the money. If you're poor, we need every amount of money we have, not only to take care of our necessities, but we also need all the other money we have to dig ourselves out of this hole of poverty that we're in so we can be one of the wealthy people that tell other poor people not to play the lottery. I'm Tim. I'll talk to you later.